So as you notice, it's a silent applause because we respect the culture of the deaf in our country and abroad, and we all realize the significance of the light that we all can visualize in our lives. Cedar Jones, please, as a representative of a person, resource person from abroad, please come to light the lamp and light the world across. So let the light start from India and move on to the whole world as part of globalization. And she knows the Indian culture. I think she's removing her own shoes and coming to the stage. Thank you, madam. May I give a big applause for that, please? So before I move on to the keynote address by Dr. Raju, we'll have the mementos given to the guests in the dais by none rather than Nidhi Naik from Society for Entertainment in Goa. SDG, please come, Nidhi. First of all, we'd like to give a memento from our heart. Nidhi. Dr. Raju, I request you as a director of the institute to give the bouquet, or welcome bouquet to our honorable minister, Subhash Paldesai sir. Please give a big applause. Next we have Sri Guru Prasad sir, Nidhi Naik. I would like to request Monica madam to give the bouquet to Sri Guru Prasad or Pavaskar sir. Monica madam, please. She's the President of India and I think she's most important to give and honor the Commissioner. So memento, please. So on behalf of ISLIA as a President. Now I'd like to invite Sunil sir to give the bouquet to Taha. Taha sir, please. Yeah. So we have honored and given the mementos to all the significant guests. We have with us Dr. Raju sir. I would like to invite Kinjal madam. Please give the bouquet to Dr. Raju sir from Aliyavarjang National Institute. Nidhi Naik, please offer that bouquet to Kinjal, please. So I'd like to invite Kinjal to Gaurav, please give a bouquet to our Sunil sir. He is All India. So memento to the minister by Gaurav sir. He is the treasurer of Indian Sign Language Interpreter Association. Okay. Now before we go to the keynote address, I would like to request the Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Subhash Paldesai, to address you all. And then You don't see. Okay, then we'll go by the order. So I'd like to request Dr. Rajarak, please give the keynote address. We have a short of span of time, and then we like to manage the time. Please, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Matthew. Ladies and gentlemen, and esteemed guest today's program, Sri Subhash Desai sir, Honorable Minister of State Social Welfare, Sri Guru Prasad Pavaskar ji, State Commissioner for Persons with Disability, Sri Taha Haji sir, Secretary, State Commissioner, Sunil Sahasrabuddhe ji, he is the Vice President, IS Islia. Then Monica Punjabi, she is the President of Islia, and all the dignitaries available here and participant and resource person. As a director of Aliaur National Institute of Speech and Hearing Disability, it is great pleasure for me to welcome you all for this 2 days CRE program. Already Dr. Martin Matthew has explained what CRE is there, and all of you know very well. That is RCR's continuing rehabilitation program. It is very much important program for all of you, for our profession. So today's program on the topic Global Echoes Advancing Sign Language Interpreting in Deaf Education for an Inclusive Tomorrow. With reference to SDGs, that also very well known, that is Sustainable Developmental Goals. So this event is collaborative efforts between Aliaur National Institute, Mumbai, and Indian Sign Language Interpreters Association. As we embark on this transforming journey, I am honored to provide a keynote address that set the stage for today's enriching discussion, insight in a collaborative learning. So first and foremost, I would like to share with you that there is a lot of significance advancing in sign language interpreting in deaf education at national and international levels. We gather here today with a commitment to advancing sign language interpretation. All of you are very much aware that interpretation, how much it is important. Everywhere you go, whether it is hospital, whether it is court, whether it is anywhere, interpretation is very much important. And that is what we could see the progress of, or in the field of interpretation. It was not so before, but nowadays, day by day, we are advancing. And this is the only key for a perfect and suitable inclusion. That's what I feel. If we wanted to see the society or deaf community to be included in the main flow of the society, obviously interpretation is the integral part of all these things. So Dr. Matthew has already explained, and we are having very less time. Yes, sir is also having some work and he has also to go. So I will not brief what exactly topics are going to discuss in a 2-day program. So already sir has discussed everything. Just I will conclude that this RCR recognized international CRE program, which serves as catalyst for advancing sign language interpretation in-depth education. As a director of Aliyar Jung, Mumbai, I would like to appreciate your efforts, with everybody's efforts that who are involved in this research or interpretation and doing continuously development and all that, and bringing all these things in front of everybody, every one of us. Okay, so I really appreciate efforts of these, and then technological innovation, global collaboration reflects a shared vision for more accessible and equitable future, but future. Okay, so thank you for your attention, and I wish you all the best for this today's enlightening program, inspiring journey for the next 2 days. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Rajarak sir, for having given all the blessings and the best wishes to us. He has got a lot of assignments to go. He will be leaving us tonight. He said from Goa to Delhi and other parts of our country to take up other assignments and meetings. Thank you for sparing his time to come and bless us this particular CRE program. Now I would like to invite Sunil sir to give you a short brief and address you through his signs, and it will be voiced by one of the interpreters, please. Sunil.
I would like to thank the president and inviting me on the dais and honoring me with this. Also, I would like to inform you that ISLIA, I am the vice president of ISLIA as well. So it's all of us interpreters together. It's a very proud feeling for all of us. But just in short, I would like to tell you, like for example, if there is a cycle, the wheel of the cycle, the tire, there are spokes in that, right? The spokes of the tire. So I think we should be the same. The deaf community is the tire, and for it to run, without the spokes, it is not going to move ahead. So the interpreters, so think that ISLIA, the Goa government, NIHs, and all these different organizations are involved in this, and that is how the deaf community runs and it expands. So I like this idea. So I would like to thank Minister Sir, the Disability Commissioner, Guru Prasad Sir, Taha Sir, NIHS Director, Rajarak Sir, everybody who are involved. With each one of you, I would like to thank each one of you. And welcome to this 2 days of International Conference of Sign Language Interpreters and for the Purple Fest as well. But I would like to thank Prasad and the Goa Association of the Deaf entirely. A very, very big thank you to them for all the support.
Thank you, Sunil sir. He himself has been my teacher. He's my guru. He's doing his research also. I'm happy that he has come, and he has given a beautiful analogy of a cycle wheel or other wheel for any of the vehicles to move forward. And I'm definite we'll move forward together. Now I'd like to invite none other than the Guru Prasad R. Pavaskar sir. Please come and give us the kind words which he has given when he was also in charge of education department in Goa state government.
Very warm good evening to all of you. Chief guest for today's function, Honorable Minister for Social Welfare, Shri Subhash Desai. The dignitaries on the days, Dr. Raju, Director, Dr. Matthew, our Purple Ambassador for last year, Mr. Sunil Sahasrabudhe, Secretary Taha, Ma'am Monica Punjabi, and Kinjal, and all those who have come from far and other places to Goa, or from Nepal, US, and across the country who are here. A very, very warm welcome to all of you. Well, we start today, although the inaugural function is on 8th, the former inaugural for the International Purple Fest. This is the first event of International Purple Fest, and I think you guys are lucky that you are starting the International Purple Fest with 50th anniversary celebrations. So congratulations to all of you. The third International Conference on Sign Language Interpreters, we thought that we should be hosting it. Was speaking to Monica ma'am for quite some time. Also to Sunil. I remember when I spoke to Sunil, Sunil was in Korea attending some conference there, and then the whole discussion started, and finally we are here today. Would like to place on record my sincere gratitude for all of you. Most of you were here last year as interpreters. Many of you have joined this year, and I'm sure each and every one of you will have a great time. And with your assistance, with your cooperation, because there are a lot of inclusion things that we are trying to do this year. We tried it last year for the first time. We had Shankar Mahadevan singing on the stage and interpreters interpreting those lyrics to all of you. And this year too, we are trying some different things. Hope it works out, and I'm sure with blessings of Almighty and with all of you, we are going to do a great job this year as well. Would like to place on record my sincere compliments to Goa Association of Deaf, the president, secretary, all the members. These guys are working till late night. Yesterday we left at 1 o'clock at night. These guys were still there at 1 o'clock at night. This shows their commitment, how they are working in this field. Myself, Minister Taha, we are working day and night. The whole department, our Honorable Chief Minister was there at the venue yesterday, giving his motivational address to the volunteers. The whole state is geared up for this International Purple Fest, and I'm sure all of you will have a great time. I know there might be some inconvenience caused because of the sheer numbers that we are expecting. More than 10,000 delegates have already registered. Another 5,000 are expecting. We are expecting another 5,000. Last year we had 3,000, and we have jumped from 3,000 to almost 15,000. So you can imagine the scale that we have grown in last 1 year. And for a small state like Goa, sometimes it becomes difficult to manage a lot of things in terms of transport and other things. But having said that, I am sure whatever little inconvenience that you all will have, you all are going to enjoy it much more than that. And again, extend a very warm welcome on behalf of the government of Goa. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sri Guru Prasad Pavaskar sir. You truly understand the significance, importance of this particular gathering as the commissioner, state commissioner of personal disabilities, unlike other commissioners in the country. And you brought us here, and thank you, sir, for having given us your blessings and given us this opportunity. Now we will move on to the most important, significant speech of our honorable chief guest for this particular function, none rather than Sri Subhash Pardesai. I invite him to address all of us and give us his inspiring speech, please.
Namaskar and a warm welcome to all the delegates, all the guests, all the resource person, all the heads of NGO. I extend a warm welcome on behalf of Government of Goa to all the participants who have come from the different part of the country and outside the country. We have amongst us Mr. Raju Arak, the director of AIJNI SHD Mumbai, Mr. Sunil Sahasrabudhe, Vice President of ISLIA, Sri Tahazik from Goa, Sri Guru Prasad Pavaskar, the State Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities, Government of Goa, and we have Dr. Gayatri Ahuja, Mr. Neil Frederick, Mrs. Sarah Jones, who come from New York, representing higher ISLRT, representing the CODA International, New York, USA. Mr. Sapan Jain, the ex-member of ISLIA, Dr. Puneet Kumar Gupta, IAS from Gujarat, Mr. Gaurav Verma, the treasurer of ISLIA, Mr. Sunil Patidar, Mr. Sunil Sahasrabudhe, the secretary, Srimati Kenjal Shah, Mr. Prasad Joshi, the International Purple Fest ambassador from Goa, Madam Archana Khan from Nepal, Mr. Anant Joshi, and all those esteemed guests who have come here across the country. This 2 days conference seminar is organized in association with International Purple Fest, organized by Aliwam Jung National Institute of Speech and Hearing Disabilities, from Mumbai, and Indian Sign Language Interpreters Association CRE program of 2 days. And this is a global echo, is advancing sign language interpretation in deaf education. And I'm honored to be here, and it gives me a great, pleasant surprise that all of you have come here with your own initiatives. I do not know from which part and how the accommodation or all your convenience, but even then you made it to happen that we begin with a good note here. You know why, though the Purple Fest starts from 8th January till 13th January, we have organized this particular 2 days in advance, this seminar, so that there are about, I think, over 70 participants who have come, and there are more than 40 sign language interpreters. So we have this seminar, and you are prepared for the next, because we are going to have your services for rest of the festival, you know. So your services are of prime importance to us, because everywhere across the Panjim and behind that, on all the venues, you need to cover it up so that we do not have any problem faced for interpretation. The right interpretation, sign language interpretation is must in order to save us from the misinterpretation, misconception, misunderstanding. So accurate interpretation is very much required, and you all are professionals in that. I welcome you, and I'm very grateful that you are rendering your services for a noble cause here. Friends, we will be getting, we have the registrations so far over 10,000 across the country and outside the country, and we are expecting another 5,000. It is not an easy task. It's a very challenging, because the segment that we are handling is very sensitive, but yet we have taken this challenge. You know, we have Mr. Guruprasad Pavaskar Tahazik and the State Commissioner's Office, the Social Welfare Department, and the backbone of this is Government of India and Dr. Pramod Sawant, who is the Chief Minister, who is taking a review every day, and day in and day out. And we have seen how the media is attending and covering all these events. I must thank all those media, the electronic media, press, and everybody. Before the festival, you have made a very good hype, and the attention is drawn from all world that a big event is happening. I would not call this as an event. It is not a fun. It is not just an entertainment. It is just beyond that. You know, this is a revolution. This is a moment which is going to bring the change in the life of the disabled, the PWDs. You know, it's because of that it will make a great impact in the minds of. It will change the perception looking at the disabilities sector. It will entirely change the mindset of the normal person, how to get inclusive kind of diversity, or celebrating the diversities. It's because of that it is very important. Changing of mindset is very important. Another thing is getting the voice or their problems, you know, on the forum of seminars, discussing about the problems, the troubles that they face, the hardships that they face, and come out with the solution, make the good policy for the state, for the nation, and have the best of the practices followed all across the world to get it here and practice it, and so that the life of the person with disabilities is more dignified dignified. They should live a dignified life. So this is the purpose behind it, and providing the accessibility. You know, we need to make everything accessible so that the person with disabilities do not face any more challenges beyond that. So friends, we have begun with a very good seminar here, and I hope and pray that you will stay on with us till 13th, participating or contributing the whatever possible way to the best of your abilities. Friends, I don't take much of your time. I know for the days to come, it is very challenging, because providing infrastructure, providing accommodation, providing all other facilities is a great task, and we may to some extent fail in that, but I hope the way you have cooperated in the last Purple Fest, this is an international Purple Fest, you will carry on with all that. You will work like the not the guest but as the host. You know, everything that misses out, wherever your intervention is required, without anybody's invite, you would participate in that, and you will see to that all the problems which are faced or being faced by the person with disabilities, we would come up with with the coordination, collaboration, we will come out successfully. Let us hope and pray we will get the association, we will get the help, we will get the contribution from all the participating PWDs in order to make this Purple Fest a great success. The Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra J. Modi, he's been taking a review, his office is taking a review of the Purple Festival. In the last Purple Festival, he has complimented, he has expressed his satisfaction, he has appreciated the last Purple Fest, and he had advised all other states to go in for such Purple Fest which was organized last year. And I think the couple of states from India, they have taken up on 28 and 29, the Purple Fest was organized at Nepal. In some other state also it is being organized. And I think this kind of movement, this kind of revolution should happen all across, so that the person with disabilities will have a very good life, a hope, and they will get the confidence, and they will feel that they are the part of this world, and they should get whatever they deserve. We will look into the empowerment of the Divyangs in social life, in their education, empowerment in the sports, empowerment in the economic activities, and to see that the talent, the potential, the caliber, the intelligence, the skills that they have will be exhibited in this Purple Fest, and they will gain a lot of confidence to go ahead with their talent, with their skill, and they will be withstanding or sustaining their life without much assistance from the surrounding. So we are going to create an environment as such that the inclusiveness of this movement will be, sensitization will be done from a lower generation. The children will be sensitized. We are going to organize a screen over 150 films related to Divyangs to all our school children. Over 10,000 students will come and will see and will understand, get sensitized, so that the next generation who is coming up will have a good sensitized behavior, so that the people of the person with disabilities will not face any atrocities and any humiliation in their life. I'm not going to take much of your time. I am very thankful and grateful all the associations, particularly the AYJNI SHD Mumbai and the Indian Sign Language Interpreters Association for giving us this kind of seminar to Goa, and it is happening in the very beginning. So we have started with a good note, and this momentum will carry on further for another 10 days. And I feel we, the government of Goa, the State Commissioner's Office, and the Social Welfare Department is blessed to have you all here. Thank you very much. God bless you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Honorable Minister for Social Welfare, Sri Subhash Desai, for having given us the confidence and acceptance in Goa state to go ahead in our life, because purple is a color that gives us royalty and feeling of luxury, trust, reliability, and also ambition. Ambition to grow in the state of Goa, in our nation, India, and also globally. That's our ambition, and I'm sure Purple Fest will go around in the world in days to come, as it has been starting to happen. Thank you once again for having spared your time, sir, for having come to give your inspirational guidance and given us the confidence to go ahead with programs like this to give inclusiveness in the society. Thank you once again, sir. Now, sir, I would like to invite one of the resource persons to Cedar Jones. She will just give you a small highlight perspective from a global situation